And now it's time to study the circulation of blood and lymph in the rest of the human body. Notice on the oral grade sheet that you'll be asked two tracings. One on the fetal/lymphatic system, that is, you could get one fetal circulation question or one lymphatic circulation and see how the lymphatic interacts with the circulatory system. And you'll be asked one systemic tracing, that is, to look at the systemic circulation other than the fetal and lymphatic. The systemic circulation is the blood flow throughout the rest of the body, systemic referring to blood flow through the body. Let's start with the pathway of blood through the heart. You can follow this by opening the Q drive and find the blood tracings there. The first tracing leads you through the heart. Some general rules may help you learn this heart circulation. Number 1, blood leaves the ventricles to enter the body. So when blood is leaving the ventricles, it goes to the body. Might go to the head, might go to the lower part of the body, might even go to the lungs. Nevertheless, blood leaving the ventricles enters the body. Number 2, blood enters the atria from the body. So blood coming back from the body, anywhere in the body, is going to enter the heart into the atria of the heart. So it leaves the ventricles and enters in the atria. Number 3, when blood leaves the ventricle on one side of the body, it enters the other side of the heart. That is, after it's done whatever it's going to do and wherever it's going to go. For example, if blood leaves the left ventricle, it will enter the heart in the right atrium after visiting the body. Number 4, blood leaving the left ventricle goes to the body, while blood leaving the right ventricle goes to the lungs, called the pulmonary circuit. You can remember this by thinking about which side of the heart is thicker, more muscular. To discover which is thicker, do a little exercise. Put your hand over your heart. Pretend you're saluting the flag or something. So usually you have your right hand over your heart. What side of your body is your hand on? Well, yeah, it's over the left side of the body. You can feel the thud, thud, thud of your heart there. The left side of the heart is stronger. Thus, it goes to the body. The left side of the heart is the thicker side of the ventricle. The lungs are easier to get to. They're closer, and thus the right ventricle is less muscular. So the left side of the body, thick. Think of the flag salute, your hand over your left side. Left side, oh yeah, where is that going to go? The thick, muscular side is going to go to the body. The thin right side of the heart, weaker side of the heart, has to go only a short distance to the lungs, which are right there next to the heart. So maybe that's a way of remembering which side is thicker and which side goes to the body and which side goes to the lungs. Left side ventricle goes to the body, the systemic circulation, and the right side of the heart, the ventricle, exits and goes to the lungs or the pulmonary circuit. Hopefully this information will help you remember the circulation through the heart. Now you can use the heart tracing on the Q drive to put this all together. It's the first tracing of the list of tracings that you have there.
What about the other 17 tracings?
17? Are you crazy?
Well, you should start by learning all of the blood vessels that you have to know on the wall chart in the AT lab and know the vessels found on the diagrams on page 688 and 689 of your textbook.
Once you have these down, the systemic tracings should be a piece of cake. Then all you have to do is learn the few lymphatic tracings and the few fetal circulation tracings.
On the next and last audio of this unit, I'm going to go over all of the tracings. I do this because some people like to listen to these tracings as they're driving along in their car, or some of you might have insomnia and need a way to get to sleep, so you can listen to my voice droning on and on. Maybe you want to listen to these tracings while you are dozing off, and maybe by osmosis they'll get into your system. So that's why I'm doing the last audio in this series. You can choose to listen to that or not.